The White Cat. A prince lost in the forest sees a white cat riding in a tiny golden carriage. She speaks. She smiles. She invites him inside a glowing castle. What would you do? This is no ordinary cat. And this is no ordinary story. Let the magic begin. The King's Challenge. Once upon a time, an old king had 3 sons. He wanted to choose a new ruler, but not just any ruler. He gave them a challenge. Find me the smallest, most beautiful dog in the world. The one who brings it back will be king. Into the forest. The oldest brothers rushed off with proud smiles and loud plans. But the youngest prince took his time. He hugged his father, bowed to the servants, and waved to the horses. Then he rode quietly into the deep green forest. The trees grew darker. The wind grew colder. Clouds gathered fast. Rain began to fall. He shivered, lost and alone. Then, through the trees, a golden light, and a sound that was soft and musical, like a cat singing. The white cat appears. Out of the trees came a tiny golden carriage, and inside it sat a white cat. She wore a crown. Her eyes were deep and bright. "Come with me," she said gently. "You'll be safe in my castle tonight." The Castle of Cats. The prince couldn't believe his eyes. The castle was glowing with light and warmth. Cats walked on 2 legs, wore clothes, and served food. They danced. They played instruments. And the white cat sat beside him, calm and wise. "Don't be afraid," she purred. "Just rest here for now." Time passes. The days became weeks. The prince forgot the challenge, almost. But the white cat didn't forget. "You came here for a reason," she said. "Don't worry, I'll help you win." The perfect dog. One morning, she brought him a box. Inside was the tiniest, most perfect dog he had ever seen. Soft fur, big eyes, gentle bark. "Take this to your father," she said. He tried to ask her name, but she just smiled. "Come back after the king decides." A new challenge. The king was amazed, but the older brothers had found good dogs too, so he gave them a new task. "Bring me the finest fabric in the world, so delicate it could pass through the eye of a needle." Return to the cat. The prince went straight back to the castle. The white cat was waiting. "I knew you'd return," she said with a smile. "I have just the thing." She handed him a box, no bigger than a ring. Thread of magic. Inside was fabric so light and thin he could barely feel it. He held it to the wind. It disappeared like smoke. He didn't ask how she found it. He simply said, "Thank you." The final test. The king examined the fabrics carefully. The oldest sons brought beautiful cloth, but nothing special. Only the youngest had something truly magical. The king was impressed, but still unsure. "This is close," he said softly, "but not enough." He stood and looked at all 3 sons. "One final test," he declared. "Bring me the most beautiful bride in the world. The one who does will become king. The prince's worry. This time, the prince didn't smile. I can't ask the white cat for a bride, he thought. She's a cat. Still, he returned to the glowing castle. He told her everything and waited for her answer. Her strange request. The white cat looked into his eyes. To break the spell, she said gently, you must strike me with your sword. His heart stopped. No! I can't hurt you. But she nodded calmly. If you love me, trust me. A difficult choice. Tears filled his eyes. His hands shook. But he trusted her. With one strike, it was done. And then, the air shimmered, the castle shook, and the white cat disappeared. The truth revealed. In her place stood a beautiful woman, a princess, with hair like moonlight. She looked at him with kindness. You set me free, she said. I was cursed long ago. Only love and trust could break it. The magic explained. She told him the story. A jealous fairy had turned her into a cat. For years, she ruled the cat kingdom in silence. Many tried to save me, she said, but only you truly saw me. You didn't just care. You trusted me. You loved me enough to listen and to let go of fear. The return home. The two older brothers returned with beautiful brides, elegant, noble, and well-dressed. But when the youngest prince arrived, silence fell. His bride glowed with grace, mystery, and quiet strength. The king looked at them all, then smiled at his youngest son. You passed every test, he said. You showed love, trust, and courage. You shall be king. A new king. The crown was placed on the prince's head. Beside him stood the princess, no longer a cat, but a queen with her own crown. The crowd cheered with joy. Even cats from the magical kingdom watched in secret delight. A new chapter had begun for them and for the kingdom. A kind ruler. As king, he ruled with fairness and heart. He listened to the poor. He honored the wise. And beside him, the queen brought her own magic. A magic of kindness, patience, and deep love. The other brothers. His brothers were not angry. They had grown wiser too. Sometimes the greatest treasures aren't gold or crowns, but found in strange forests, glowing castles, or in the soft voice of a talking white cat. They smiled, remembering the journey. Not every gift shines, but some change your heart forever. The castle remains. The glowing castle of cats still stands hidden deep in the forest, waiting quietly. Some say not all the magic was broken. Not every secret was revealed. And if you wander far enough, and your heart is kind and true, you might hear a soft meow and find another soul waiting to be set free. The moral. The prince didn't win by being strong. He won by being kind. He listened. He trusted. he followed his heart. And because of that, he found love and a kingdom. What about you? Have you ever judged someone too quickly? Missed the magic hiding in a strange form? Maybe we all need to look a little deeper and believe a little more. Your story begins. Every choice we make writes our story. The way we treat others, the way we stay patient, that's our real magic. What will your story say? Don't stop believing. Kindness is stronger than a sword. Love is louder than fear. And true power? It's not in crowns or armies, but in the courage to care, to forgive, and to believe, even when others don't. Because sometimes the greatest ruler is the one with the gentlest heart. Farewell for now. The prince and princess ruled with grace and love. The castle of cats shimmered under moonlight. And somewhere, a white cat still watches, waiting for the next gentle soul who dares to believe in kindness, in courage, and in magic that never truly fades. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more fun English lessons.